Suppressing is depressing. Numerous gem types have been remade and added over the years, but suppressing stands out as truly useless. What was meant to be the sole counter to a new healing mechanic in GemCraft Chasing Shadows fell flat on its face in damage, special, and reliance on something niche. So I want to rework it to be more integral in the game and its gameplay, from zero to hero. First, let's go over its problems. GemCraft introduced monsters being able to regenerate health. Some special monsters can regenerate extremely quickly. Think of suppressing as another variation of poison or armor tearing. Except at least with poison is dealing damage, which also ignores armor, and at least with armor tearing helps deal more overall damage to that monster long term. Suppressing, it just tickles the monsters and cries itself to sleep. The regeneration mechanic in the game is not terrible in concept, but if it were to be too strong, suppressing would be mandatory. And too weak, well, we have the problem we have now. However, not all hope is lost. I have gathered two ideas to improve suppressing gems. The first one is to fuse its mechanics with poison gems. This would increase the purpose of poison and makes a lot of sense. As for the second, these gems would no longer be suppressing, they would instead be holy gems. Holy gems would suppress the overall power of the monsters. The more wicked the monster, the more effective this gem type is. For example, let's take a normal Reaver. At grade 1, it purifies the monster by a flat 7% for 5 seconds. During this time, the monster regenerates 7% less health, costs 7% less mana to banish, and enhancements and spells are 7% more effective. Now the gem type is interesting. Not only is it a great standalone gem type, but it can synergize with many other aspects of the game, which is what makes a good gem type. Because as it stands, it's never worth using besides a vision field or two. Think about games like Minecraft. If you get one shot, is regeneration really going to do anything? Now, I'm no math wizard, but it could scale in a similar way to bleeding. For marked, possessed, and twisted monsters, which I will refer to as wicked, their buffed effects would be reduced as well, separate to having their regular evil reduced. Think about pretty much every effect nerfed by around 7%. This includes the HP and armor of beacons, spawn lanes, gem resocketing time, gem resocketing radius, and so on. Or for balancing, wicked monsters can have their specific attributes reduced by half the base percentage. So while their regular stats are being suppressed by 7%, their wicked stats are being suppressed by 4.5%. On top of how experimental and fun Chasing Shadows is, this would really seal the deal for the game even more than everything else already does.